Hi everybody, this is Alyce-Kay Ruckelshaus from Threshold of Hineni, and before I start I want to apologize. Apparently it recorded the last video upside down, which I think is okay. It's more like you were sitting across from me instead of looking over my shoulder, but hopefully this is recording the correct way. I think it is, but I haven't really figured out how to tell. Where the timestamp is doesn't seem to make a difference. So anyway, what I want to do is I want to try to construct a little angel to put on the front of the cover. And I have some ideas for it, but I'm not absolutely sure that it's going to work. So we will see. I think I want to go with cardstock, and this is about the right size. So I'm going to use that. Set these papers aside, and I need my paper scissors. And I'm going to try making wings from some lace or maybe some of this pink burlap. Not sure. We will see. I'm totally winging it on this. Ha, winging it, right? For an angel. Because I just have this idea in my head and I'm really not sure if it will work or not, but we'll see. We will do our best. And if not, then I probably won't post this recording. Okay, I'm not sure right now if I'm going to use this top part of her dress or not. I'm not going to use her wings because I'm going to make some wings for her. So I'm just going to cut out where her hair is. And I don't think that I really want the halo. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut around where her hair is. And I think that I'll distress that too. I did find my distressing ink, didn't I? I believe so. Okay, now let's see, I don't want the wings, so I'm going to cut that off. Just include her hair, and then her sleeves, which we may end up cutting off. Okay. I just realized that I didn't get rid of Hester, so she's still in here, so she may come visit us again. I'm going to distress all the way around this because I'm not sure exactly which parts I'm going to use. I'm really totally just making this up as I go. I've kind of thought of ideas, but I didn't try anything out. I wanted to try everything out on camera so that you could see what does and doesn't work for me. And, you know, I might try something and have it not work, and you might have a way of figuring out how to do that. And if you do, I would love it if you share your ideas below. I think I'm going to distress her, or just, you know, get a little bit of brown ink on her dress too. I don't want that to be too white. Now this is obviously not going to show up very well against this, so I got out a couple of fabrics that I can use for a background. I've got this, which it would show up against really nicely, and the burlap might be kind of nice. And then I've also got this, which is a really nice contrast also. So I don't know, we'll see. It just kind of depends on how everything goes with this. Okay, so we've got her. What I want to do is I want to make a skirt for her, a long skirt, and then I also want to make wings. Okay, Hester's getting into something, but I don't know what. All right, so I think the wings would probably be white or like an ivory. So let's try making her skirt out of this lace and see what we can do with that. See if we can come up with something that looks cute. I really don't know if this is going to work. It's just kind of just this idea that I have in my head, and things that are in my head don't always, you know, work out the way that I mean for them to. So you never know what's going to happen. All right, I think 3 will be enough, but we may have to go for 5. I would definitely use an odd number. I wouldn't use 4. Okay, so let's see if I did something like this. Would that work? Is that going to make a decent skirt? I also have some white, you know, like lace fabric kind of stuff, but I just don't think that that would look right on here. I don't know. Don't seem to be able to. Let's cut some of this burgundy burlap so that, or actually we can just work right on this here. I just need something that's more contrasting so that I can see what I'm doing better. Oops. Okay, I lost some of my lace when I did that. I don't know where it went. Okay, well, we can at least get an idea here. So if I gather this and crunch it behind here. Is that going to look like a skirt at all? No, it's not. That looks really stupid. Let's see if I do it on top. It still isn't going to. Okay, so we could do something just with this area here, but still do some wings. Let's see if we can do some wings. And if not, we can just do her too. I mean, that would be fine, right? Okay. Just kind of trying to come up with an idea here. Probably what would be smarter would be to have one piece. All right, so those can go in the scrap pile. Okay, let's try this. What if I twist it in the middle so that it's kind of like a bow? I think we'll give it one more twist. So it's a bow like that, and then have that behind her. I think it's too big to be wings, right? Or maybe we should round them out some. Okay, let's go ahead and, I like that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to just sew that together right there. I mean, I'm not sure if it looks like wings. It might just look like a bow behind her, and that's okay too. But it gives us, you know, that same angel that is the theme throughout the whole book. So I like that idea. Okay, that was not in the center at all, was it? That's okay. I think we're going to trim it. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue that on to her back. I'm going to put a glop of glue here, and then we can figure out exactly where we want it. That's kind of pretty. I'm not sure that it really looks like wings, but I think that it looks pretty anyway. There we go. Okay, that one's definitely longer. We're gonna cut that. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna round the edges on this anyway. I'm just gonna hold it down for a bit to glue it. Okay. I could have actually sewn that onto her. It wouldn't have shown. Okay, let's trim this so that it's kind of rounded. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so this comes out about here. Yeah, I like that rounded. That's pretty, isn't it? That kind of looks like wings. Okay, so I'm putting that with my scraps, that lace that I just chopped off. And where's my pen? And I want to wipe up this glue before it dries. It does dry. It does wipe up really nicely even after it's dried, but it's, you know, you have to scrub it a little bit more. So there we go. All right. Baby wipes, that's what I use for wiping everything. They work really well, really nicely. Okay, it's just that it leaves it a little wet for a bit. You know what, I can use some of this fabric to, what I need to do is keep a washcloth here to use for drying. That would be a good idea. Okay, so I think that's enough just right there. That's cute. I think that's pretty. Okay, and then maybe it would be really cute if there were like 3 little pearls to put down the front, but I don't have something like that right now. So okay, so now what do we want to put it on? This glue is still a little bit wet, so I want to be careful not to get the glue on my cover. And which is the part that I want to be the front? This part? Yeah, it's frayed more on this side. Okay. So do I want to use some of this burlap under her, or would I like to use some of this fabric under her? That's really pretty, isn't it? But I think that's almost too much. I think the burlap is going to be the best choice. Okay, so I'm going to cut kind of a larger piece than I need right now so that I can figure out how to shape it. In fact, let's see, does it get straighter? I think maybe so. So let's just cut it right here because I think it gets a little bit straighter along the edge. Okay, and we can put those with our scraps. And then, like I said, I'm going to cut a bigger piece than what I actually am going to need, just to, so I have stuff I can trim off, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. So she's not that big. I don't think that we need to have a big piece unless we want to have some words under here, but I don't think so. I think I just want her. And do I want it to be square or rectangle like that, or do I want to actually make it round? I'm not good at cutting circles, so I think, and none of my punches will work on fabric, so I think we're going to keep it square. Just to be on the safe side. Okay, and do we want her centered, or do we want, ooh, what about diamond? Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. That's pretty, right? Okay, let's fold this the way it's going to be folded. I like that. Yes, I think we will go with this. Now, do we want to add some lace to the edges of the burlap? Or just have the burlap by itself? Oh, let's cut the lace so we can see how we want it. I didn't look at the time before I started. Okay. Now, do we want lace edges? I don't think the lace really makes any difference, does it? What if we had white lace? Would that make more of a difference? Not really. Yeah, not really. Okay, so let's just, I think I'm going to sew the burlap on and then glue the angel on. Okay. So here's how we want it. Let's make sure that we've got this all straight. Okay, so we want this to be like this. Okay. And I'm just going to sew around the edges of the burlap. I think I will do a zigzag. We'll see. And you know, the nice thing with these things is, you know, I mean, everything that we've done on this cover, nothing's expensive. So if I really mess it up, you know, I can just throw it away and start over. It's not a big deal. So that's one of the things that I love about junk journaling, because you really have a lot of freedom to experiment, because, let's cut that there, because you're not working with like really expensive materials most of the time. Occasionally I put in something that's kind of costly, but I wait until I'm really sure about what I'm doing before I add that. Okay. Oh, and you know, I have some charms that might actually look really nice with this. Now, I like that with the zigzag. It is enough of a contrast because that's dark. And then if we have the angel, that's going to be really cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so let's, before we put the angel on, I just want to check out some charms that I have and see if any of those would be appropriate with it. I have these that I just bought. They're kind of heavy, that have little sayings on them. I really like them. I got them through Amazon. I'll put the link below. Haven't even taken them out yet, but as a whole bag, they're heavy. I don't know how they are. Individually, they're not bad. Yeah, they're not bad. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to have on the front of this? Let's just take a little bit of time. How much time have we used so far? 14. Okay, yeah, let's take a little bit of time to look. She believed, so she could, so she did. That's kind of cute. Smile, it's the same in all languages. She believed, blah, blah, blah. Love and be loved. Oh, there's quite a few that say that believed thing, so that's kind of nice. Ooh, and on the back they've got a design too. That one doesn't, but some of them do. Okay, so if you get these, I love you to the moon. Love and be loved. If you get these, then you want to think about how you're using them by whether or not they have something on the back, because those you'd want as dangles, whereas this one here would be perfect for the cover because you won't see the back. I mean, and if you had a dangle, it doesn't matter if it doesn't have the back either, but it's just nice. Life is a gift. Never, never give up. Live your dream. Oh, that's another good one for this. Live your dream. I love you. There's a tree of life. Life is a gift. Life is a gift. Oh, I really like these. These are so cute. Smile, it's the same in all languages. Always. Love you to the moon and back. Love and be loved. This is really cute. Follow your heart. Always. Okay. I think either she believed so she could, or live your dream. And I think what I'll do is I'll dangle it from the bottom here. Okay, so I'm just going to push these off for now. Again, you guys, if I was doing this without recording, I would put those away right away, because it's just, when you don't put things right away, it just all builds up and it's a mess. And it's really hard then to get it all cleaned up. Okay, so we've got that. Let me just grab really quick. I need to get up for just a second to get a little pin to use to dangle that. That's really cute. I mean, the other thing that we could do is I have some of the Tim Holtz words, and we could put one of those on there, like on some lace or cheesecloth or something instead if we wanted to, if we don't like this. But let's just see how this is going to work. I like danglies. That's kind of cute. I like it. Well, see, and I like it too because it'll move around, Isn't that pretty? I like that. What do you guys think? I wish I could get your opinion before I... There we go. See, now that can dangle even more that way. Maybe we'll put like a little bow or something there. I don't know. Let's put her down a little bit farther. And I'll see if I can find like 3 little tiny beads that can go right there, maybe as buttons. That would be pretty. Okay, I really like that. That is really good. So we're going to glue her now. Isn't that cute, you guys? It's not turning out quite the way that I had imagined, and that's okay. I mean, that's kind of how it works for me. Usually things don't come out quite the way that I imagined, but I usually end up liking the way that it came out better than the way that I imagined, and that's how it is in this case too. Put some glue under the wing and on top of it so that it all stays in the right place once we've got this down. And I'm glad that I used cardstock. I had printed some of this onto cardstock, and so yeah, there we go. Oh, that's good. Don't you think? Isn't that pretty? I'm going to hold it down for a second because it's like not flat. So I want to make sure it's going to stay down. Okay, so that's good. I may add some more things to the cover as we go, but this gives me the basic cover so that I can go ahead and bind it. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have waited to glue on the angel until after binding it. It would be good to have this sewn on because I wouldn't be able to sew anything once I've bound it. But the angel, I probably should have waited. It's not going to hurt anything, but it would have been a little easier. It wouldn't have been in the way. So, and also because I'm going to have lace over here on the edge, I'm going to have to be careful that it doesn't come over and cover that up. Okay, I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? Is that cute? I really like that. I'm trying to decide if I should go ahead and sew just around the edge there or not. If I do, it'll have to be after the glue dries anyway. So so I'll wait and decide before I bind it. If I do, I'll do it off camera, but I'll show you that I did it. All right, I love you all. I'll talk to you later. Our next one, I think, is going to be binding it. All right, bye-bye.